What is up, everyone? Another Briar jungle video. And in this video, I'm going to show you everything you need to know on how to play Briar jungle and how to climb to the rank you so desire and you so deserve. So for starters, Briar jungle, if you're not playing her already, you need to add her to your jungle pool. She is so broken. And for me, I think there's a lot of things that I struggled with when I first started playing her, but I'm going to show you guys exactly how you're going to win on her. So for starters, pathing wise, you can solo raptors. You're not going to get a leash. You could start red buff or blue buff as well. So if you're not going to get a leash, always solo raptors. If you can get a leash, then just play to full clear. I'm telling you guys, do not hurt your early game by trying something like crazy. The most important thing for Briar is to just get your first clear off. And after that, you can be as dumb as you want to. So here, auto attack once, auto attack, and then W to sort of like reposition them all. So your AoE can kind of hit. And here we have the attack speed rune, so we can wait to the very end to W again. What's really important is to not forget to use your W activation, right? So your W pretty much has two parts to it. This one is the first part, and the second is the activation where you need to activate it, which is really important. Here we're going to smite and W as well. So pretty much I messed it up there, so you can always watch for that. One second. And that was an example of what you have to like avoid doing is the second activation. You want to make sure you can actually get it off. So Kindred gets to play off bot, doesn't really matter to me. My focus is to just keep farming and get that W activation and boom. Here you always want to eat it into the wall. It does the bonus damage plus it stuns. So very simply, we always want to practice that and get it down as much as possible. Here, W again. And the W is an attack reset, so you always want to be utilizing it. So that's something important for you to remember. On this camp, I'm going to show you how I utilize auto attacks on this champion and what's really potential. The most important ones are your W and Q ones. And here, so you want to Q, auto attack, E, you can get an auto attack there, and then W is an auto attack reset. So the E one, they're all situational, but this champion is pretty much all about an auto attack reset. So you always have to think about that. You don't have to start every camp like this, Q, auto attack. This is not what I'm trying to say. All I'm saying is when you use your Q, it gives you that extra auto attack reset, which is really good. So here I E into the wall. I'm going to smite because it's going to give me a very close one shot with W activation. That could go wrong if there's a jungler nearby, but usually there's not. Some people ask me why you do blue before Grom. It honestly doesn't matter. It's mostly because it's easier to do blue and then do Gromp after. It's much safer. And it's more about safety than it is about anything else, right? Like I want to be safe. If I get on blue buff, there's chance like random shit can happen. There's a lot of ways you can get invaded and cheese there. So doing the blue is just quicker. The difference in, you know, okay, I will have my Grom 15 seconds earlier really makes no difference. So here Kindred's mark is top side. She got pretty lucky. She's got some good plays going. What I'm gonna do the D4 we talked about. Here, I think he did pull. If he didn't pull, we're gonna go in anyway. So how do we start the gank? Well, we're always gonna W here. And now we're gonna flash Q, auto attack, W, press attack. He actually had pull up, but you see how dominant I am. I was able to kill even through the pull. So here I actually think we can kill. I'm gonna act like I don't really want to fight her. And then I'm gonna go in. I trade my life. Oh, no we don't. No, we don't trade our life. I was gonna be like, I trade my life for it, but we don't. We actually just spank her like that all day in the week. I'm actually gonna base her because our base is so nicely timed with our money. And when you're basing, always think about what you're trying to buy. This game, I'm going to show you guys the Eclipse build. I mean, I've just really liked Eclipse as an item. So what we're going to do is click on one of these items and go long sword and boots. Like I said, I'm using press attack rune, which really complements my kit. Halo Blaze is fine, guys. Conqueror is fine. Use what you really like for the runes. I'm going to show you, what I show you is what I find to be very effective. Especially with press attack, it's really good for early game. And I think early game is extremely important. Also with Ingenious Hunter, we'd reduce the cooldown on all these items that have these sort of passive active effects like Eclipse and Sunder Sky. So from 6 seconds or whatever cooldown they have, it gets reduced because of Ingenious Hunter, right? So that's a very strong thing. Here I want Void Grubs because I'm super strong, right? We have a good buy. But Kindred's in the area, so what are we going to do? We want to fight Kindred, right? So we're going to wait here a bit, see if she walks, and we're going to W over. So here, she Qs, so I stun her. What is her Q? And then boom, she should close to die here. So we're just gonna keep following her. E this guy into the wall. Right, W activation, easy kill. Easy peasy. What do they say? Lemon squeezy. And that's how you're gonna be playing Briar. Really about just knowing your positions, right? Like if I have W up and I have like I've already full cleared, I'm in a really dominant position, right? You're just a strong champion early game, but you're super vulnerable to just overplaying situations. Like if I W chase and use Q and I'm like super chasing someone, I'm really in a bad position because of that, right? Like the thing I see that's most common is actually people over chasing and you just like end up dying, right? Towers, you need to be allergic to towers. Towers will kill you. I've seen too many people die by chasing into I die a lot of times because I chased into tower. See what I did here, by the way? Why did I not do Krugs? Because Crab is spawning bot side, because bot side my Gromp is marked. Usually I would do, if my Gromp and Wolves were up, but Krugs are still up, I would have done it. But because Crabs are up, and also because Kindred Mark is here, I changed my mindset because I'm strong, right? If I'm here and Kindred's here, I kill Kindred. So there's no reason for me to be giving her this chance to get, you know, possibly all this, right? Like a Mark or even a Crab. So I take the Crab. Also Dragon, this is our goal. We're just gonna kill these jungle camps. We could, starting Dragon now is bad because they have ball push, right? This is not, it's not Dragon's time. Fighting them also bad because the champions are hard for me to get on. Caitlyn, Morgana kind of counters me. Also Caitlyn. So we're not going to do Dragon. We're not going to gank. So what we do is we farm and we wait. And see, Kindred was kind of trying to counter gank, right? You don't have to wait that long. See, they're already messing up. They have a wave in, but I have R. So what we're going to do is set up a pink and then we're going to wait a bit. We're going to ping them and let them know that we want to fight. So how I'm going to do it, I'm going to R and try to hit Kindred here. And then we're going to smite this to steal. Oh, we missed that smite. But it's okay. We kill the Kindred. So here we're going to see what Morgana does. She flashes out. So here I'm going to actually W over just to see camp timers. I'm just going to keep walking a bit just to see, like, you know, what camps are actually up. If there's nothing up, then we're just going to base. So it's okay. I'm going to E because I'm getting chain CC'd here. Dude, it's actually a one-shot though. That's actually a one-shot. Disgusting rats. They better buy that brush because that brush saved their lives. But one death's okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to base, get my item, and go straight topside here. This is also marked, so directly go to this because we obviously do not want to give her a free mark. But because it's out of our control, there is a chance that she could have already gone there, but she hasn't. And Kindreds, they're lambs, right? Lambs to the slaughter. If they want to die for a mark, you kill them. You don't give them a chance. She's already coming for it. Now she kind of learned her lesson. In that situation, the ball lane was winning. They had a push. Like, it's fine to not do Dragon there. Like, if I started Dragon or if I went to gank bot, I would have 100% died. My game would have been really hard. But for me, I just kind of like deductive reasoned that it's just not good to do it because, you know, the conditions weren't there. Like, if you watch my videos, I talk about it a lot. Why I do something, I say because X, Y, Z, these conditions are the ones that are met. This is a good game because their abilities are now down. So what we're going to do is we want to go on Darius. We're going Kindred actually right now. We're really strong. And I'm telling you guys, the damage on this champion, the damage is like you've never seen. This build is super damage heavy. Eclipse Thunder Sky, give it a try. If you don't love it, then learn to love it. But I think all builds are good on here. I just don't like the Ghostblade Collector build people do. I think the Lethality build, if you're gonna go Lethality, go Propane Hydra into Bruiser. I think that's a much better build and much safer to use. Here I was just kind of scanning to see. You see, this is a very quick combo, right? And me doing that one combo was enough to get Echo to get the kill. You see how big that is? Very big. I gotta respect Kindred if she's here. I gotta respect it a bit. You know, what I'm doing is a bit of a unnecessary. I don't need to try to catch this Kindred. Like, it's a waste of time. I'm also, like, just because I'm low, it's not really... You know, Briar's HP is a very, like, bit of a lie, right? Because I proc Eclipse, I W, I E. There's a lot of surviving because of my abilities and items. So you can always go into situations with a low amount of HP, but sort of just make it yours, right? Like, conquer that play. Destroy it. Here, I'm gonna just farm. So my mindset in this point is, okay, objectives, right? Void grubs. I'm getting void grubs. I feel safe that Kindred's not cheesing it because, well, her lanes are now in bad situations because I've won every lane. So what I do is I just take my time there. I clear one side, quadrant, cleared. Okay, now we go. Invading and killing people in invades. Briar's not the best invader, so I don't invade as much as, like, you know, maybe like a Rek'sai would invade. Because Briar doesn't really have ways out. Like, if I go for an invade, I'm very much committed. And also, a problem with invades too, as Briar, is I have very little control over, you know, like random walls, losing vision and stuff like that. So just remember, like, invades not that good on Briar. And also, here, if we can get the E into the wall. Oh shit. Here we're gonna wait for his stun, and then we're gonna W forward. Smite, and now we're gonna go on him. We wait a bit more with our W activation. I could have played that more aggressively, but I was a bit hesitant because, you know, like, we're talking about towers. I was super close to a tower. If I remember, if you're ever doing anything like with a, like, you want to dive under a tower, if your E is not up and you W forward, you are going into the tower. Like, you will chase the champions. It will prioritize the champions. And if you don't have E up, you're pretty much running it down. So try to think about that. If I do a W, I need to have E up so I can cancel my rage right away, so I don't go right into tower. So here we got the void grubs. We're pretty much winning every lane now. So what do we do? Oh, we played for dragon, right? Like, the dragon's pretty much up now. We were already sort of playing for it. So we hit the plants. That's good on Volt Karma. Now I just jump over. Usually I don't like when there's a blast plant over here, and I also don't like when we don't, like, you know, check for plants, or, you know, just look a bit forward, right? That's like an important part. Here I'm gonna R, and then I'm gonna smite so we can finish the dragon to my bleed. Now we're gonna go in. So here when we go in, we just wait for spell shield to drop. Here I'm gonna stun and W, and very easy kill. Can't really do much else. I mean, I can W now, but I have to play it to, like, kind of like outplay. Oh shit. What I should have done was like a very fast combo there. I kind of messed up. I disrespected, you know, the one shot. I thought I would actually be able to kill before getting one shot by their combo. But it's okay, mistakes happen. So what am I gonna do to kind of recoup this? Well, I'm gonna make sure next time we fight bots that I destroy this Caitlyn, which I will. And here we're going into our Sunder Sky. Like, you're probably thinking, what about boots? Well, let's see what kind of boots we're going to do. Caitlyn's a problem. Vlad is not a problem. So MR boots is very bad. So armor is really important. So we're gonna go tabbies because auto attack. And you'll be like, what about tenacity? Well, we can easily go Sterix for tenacity, so that's not an issue. Here I kind of like just running it down here and killing them because I'm very strong. I don't think this guy needs to do much damage to kill. Here I can actually dive here. Okay, maybe not. Dude, I actually thought I could kill. I W'd too quick. Yeah, maybe I did need boots in that situation. Tabbies it is. I'll probably not have to base for a while. Bad tabbies will kill there. I should have tabbies. Life is a sin. And we have a lot of jungle up, so we're just gonna make sure we actually play around that. So what do? We go top side, even though Gromp is up. Realistically, you know, like, look at all this vision. I don't think Kindred's going to have a chance to seal it, so I'm just going to go clear this out because this side is much more, I will say, killable, so we want to avoid giving her that. You know, I'm just giving Caitlyn a real nice bounty because I like my Caitlyn's nice and thick, nice and juicy for the shutdown for us later. But yeah, once you get a good amount of ability haste, I always talk about how much ability haste you need, and around 40 to 50 is really that break point where your W is pretty much perma up. But also when you get sort of when you got level 9, your W cooldown reduced, right? So now it's 8 seconds, so if you get 50% ability haste, it's going to be even more. This is really good for us. Also, I'm kind of bad into Caitlyn, Morgana, and Vladimir, but it's okay. Because I think it'll be okay. It'll be okay. So I'm just farming. I'm farming really greedy. This is like a farm timer because I spent so much time killing myself those 2 fights before. You have to really invest that time into farming. Like I teach you guys a lot. If you fight a lot, you have to go farm a lot, right? So what did I do? I really grouped twice. So I need to farm a lot here. Here I want to kill Kindred too if possible. I could go for an R here. Maybe it hits. Maybe we go on Cade. Maybe it's warded. Okay, now we can go. I think Darius can kill. Darius, I think you forget which champion you need to kill here. Darius, why? You see how much I almost outplayed that Jax though? If I had my E up, definitely killable. A little sloppy things happen though. You don't have to worry too much. And here I actually really like Cleaver later in the game. This game we're going Sterix in this example, but I actually really like Cleaver 4th item. I think is really good. I've been going Cleaver, Sterix into Cleaver, and then GA was like my last item. And with GA, you actually have such a short cooldown with Ingenious. It's super nice. I highly recommend you give it a try. Not DD. If you go Ingenious, it's actually GA really nice on her. And what's cool about GA is actually because your passive is pretty much you heal more X amount. It actually increases how much GA heals you when you res. Pretty much you res was like 80% HP, which is res means revive. So very nice, very nice. Here I have my Thunder Sky. Now I don't think I'm actually gonna die. I think Thunder Sky is sort of that enable item that enables you to be who is Briar. Pretty much enables you to be Briar. This Vladimir, like I don't like the fact that he actually cleared that wave. So what I'm gonna do is go on him. Here we're just gonna go on him fast, combo. He most likely will pull, and once he pulls, we lose aggro. And we have to wait for the next W. I mean, I didn't want Echo to steal that. I really don't. I wanted that one. And our game plan's straight, very simple. Like, what is our game plan? We play for dragons. Just checking his camps, her camps. Here we go on dragon. We finish dragon. So you can always W smite around, you know, whatever HP you feel good about. Here I'm just gonna R this direction because I think Jax is alone, and I might hit him here, and then I'll see what we can do. I'm gonna eat the last tower shot and back up now. Oh, I was waiting a bit on my W there. I should W before the dash range went too far. That's the situation where you want to W early, but you also want to get lower. So it kind of like increases your healing. Here, itemization, what are we going again? We're going Sterix, right? So Sterix, we want to buy this item. And the reason why I'm so good at hitting my R, I just think about where are they going to be, right? Like, I don't think like, where are they? I don't think that. I think, where are they going to be? And most likely, this is the area that he would go. Especially because when you are as Briar, you have to think about is that they all know you ultied, right? Your ulti is sort of like a sound alarm. So everyone knows your R's are going off. They don't know where it's coming from, but they know. So you always have to think about the idea of that they know where your R is being casted. Here I would love to go on her, but we need a bit more booty around us. Could be worried here. Again, this angle, always the walls are really good for ultis. But here I can actually go in. I think we chase here is really good. Why? Because I think this is where they're weak. Remember, Caitlyn no flash, right? What does that mean for us? It means we should just kill her. So what are we trying to do? We're trying to get on Caitlyn. Really needed like a single hit on Caitlyn. Fine, Karma. Karma, no flash ignite. Okay, okay. I respected Karma. These two champions are actually hard for us to deal with, so we have to be smart. I should have just W'd and flashed on the Caitlyn earlier. I tried to go too much around to dodge to the Jax, but I just had to go. The only one really, me and the Echo are playing quite well, but that's about it. Yeah, but we just have to play a bit slower too. The Caitlyn is a problem, so we'll just think about that. I think until we get Sterix, we are very vulnerable. There's a lot of things that can actually hurt us. So we just have to kind of respect that. And here we're just going to farm and do our jungle camps. The flash Q is always surprising because people don't expect it as much. Hitting R against that comp is actually not... You know, it could be not the greatest, so we have to understand how we want to fight. Which is extremely important. Here, our bot side is up, so we go farm it. Yeah, my R, like, obviously I want to hit one of them. Even if they E, like, if they use Morgana E, like, I'll still arrive, but... I can't just go on them, right? Like, it's not that easy, so I have to think about how I'm gonna go on them. It's a big thing. How? Where? Like, do I need to go for an angle? Can I just kill these side laners? And I do think I can kill, but they're really forfeiting, like, pressure. They're not pushing with Baron. They're not playing aggressive. So pretty much what they're doing is wait, hoping, like, we do something to make a mistake. So we don't want to play into that. So what we do is play really slow, play around dragon. We ping our team to let our team know that we're playing around dragon. This guy's taking my wolves, but... So here we should just invade and play really short positions. Personally, I think we do this and kill the Kindred if she arrives. We have no one around. That one's warded, of course. I think we just go on the Jax here. We lost Echo, so that's not good. Karma's just two-shot. Darius needs to actually play the game. I'm gonna E in advance, but I don't know if I'll live that damage. Yeah, we need Darius to actually play the game and not just be hiding behind everyone. Oh, he goes in though. Oh my god, he actually played the game. And look at him go. Oh god, never mind. Caitlyn's not bad. Caitlyn's not bad. Problem is our side, like, hard for me to kill their side laners is a bit tricky. Or else I would, you know, I would go on Jackson, just kill him in side lane, but that is a bit of a challenge this game. So how are we gonna play it, dude? How are we gonna play? IE Ezreal is not hitting good right now. It's not hitting, bro. Oh my god. I really don't think this guy should get any waves. Like, I need to just... I need to force, like, away from these two, but then it's like Kindred would probably be the easiest person for me to kill. Problem is they rotate, right? They have priority because Caitlyn X amount champ, XY champion push. But I think we still have to play around that. Jax might actually beat me too. I would have to hit R, which is not ideal. Here they have wards too. Could be already set up. Just one-shotting crab is good. Damn, man. Damn. It's actually painful. I really need my sticks, though. Honestly, there's nothing on the map right now for them to get, so it's not terrible to dive. Also really needed the crab. The crab helps a lot, so... Yeah, my champion not so good into them right now. Morgana, Caitlyn, a bit of a problem. Also into them pretty hard. Maybe Echo can do something here. Uh-oh. Missed his auto. Oh, we got him, thank god. That's huge. That's huge, really huge. Dude, I can't believe how much you lose experience when you fall behind as a jungler. Like, even though if you're doing well, but your team is sort of like hemorrhaging things, like it just becomes an issue. I still think I can kill Kindred, just don't have a cleaver or anything yet. But yeah, I need to make money. I'm gonna have to kill this guy. If he lives here, I'll probably kill him. He might have saw me though. He lets me push him back. They like that headshot though. Jax, man, you didn't even think about it. You thought you could bait it. But my R actually does damage, so a little did they know that's the headshot. That actually gives me a lot of money too. It's really good about it. It gives me the money that I need really bad. For my itemization, yeah, this game is everything counters Briar, but we're starting to get to the point where we have our itemization. I would play for that, but I need Sterix, so I also have to play Briar. So here I think instead of going Cleaver, because I'm not really stacking armor, I actually just need I just need to get my armor now. What we're gonna do is start to go, I think we're just gonna go straight into GA. And after GA we'll go into possibly the other item. So here's actually really good to fight. And get some kills. I have Sterix, right, so I can bait that bit. I have R now, so I can R. Oh, bro, that almost... You see how I R'd when the Kindred R came? God, thank God for that. That was insane, bro. It's so hard to play fights, man. There's so much shit that counters me. It's scary. But you might end up playing into a game where literally it might feel like super bad. Like everything is just bad. Like everything hurts you. They have spell shields, traps, man. They have everything. It happens, man. It happens. You just have to stay focused, stay strong, brothers. Could play for Dragon. Let me just push this wave out. We do have Baron. A lot of your tankiness, though, you have to remember, is actually in your R. So really think about that. Your tankiness is in your ulti. If you hit R, you get become much more tanky than you've ever done. This Ezreal goes topside when Dragon's up. I really am so tilted with him. There's literally nothing up there, too. Here, I'm gonna drag it out. We drag it out now. Just oh no. That's actually a good spot. I'm gonna R. I'm gonna R now. Really good angle from my R. Try to burst here fast. E now. E the guy into the wall. Just keep autoing. Trap hits, but perfectly okay. Really nice for us. That's huge, by the way. Sometimes you just have to really be the one leading your team. Like, sure, maybe I'm not the one hard carrying with kills anymore, but I did what I could early game. I really tried to do what I can. Here we really need a pressure, so I'm gonna go group mid. Just think about getting that wave, but I think they might need me for getting towers. I don't think we're gonna end because Vladimir can just do some wacky shit. Like, I've gotten 6 void grubs. I got the early dragons, right? I tried, and we can get maybe 1 tower. It's kind of hard with Vlad watching. I'm just going fast. And once he kind of does his abilities, I'm gonna back up. And we have Sterix, right? So we're gonna just do that. Oh, maybe we actually do end here. Never mind, I guess it's just an end. Alright, GG guys. I would've gone GA with Cleaver most likely. But I hope you guys liked that video. Be sure to like, subscribe if you haven't already. That's Briar jungle for you. A little sloppy in the mid game, but I'm gonna be honest. They really do counter me, man. It was a hard game for Briar, but good luck in your game. See you guys next time.